It's a DJ Screen right here. iHeart's 105.3 The Beat. And right now, Juice the Mac has stepped up to chop it up with me. Juice the Mac, welcome, my brother. How you feeling?
Man, I feel great, man. What's the deal?
Man, everything is good, man. So I guess let everybody know, like how did it all start for you, Juice the Mac? You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. So like, it all started. My pops, he was 17 when he caught his first murder. So what happened was he got shipped up the road. So I was raised by my stepfather, my moms and stuff. So what happened was, my stepdad was a real hustler. He just motivated me to get to the bag, and he used to have me doing music in front of everybody, you know what I mean, doing music. And I just clinged on to the music, and it just developed into a passion, and that's why I'm here, you know what I mean?
And where tell everybody where you representing and where you from.
And I'm representing Oklahoma.
Now I want to talk about that because I've been to Oklahoma. I don't remember what part. And to be honest, I think it was the place where they had the Black Wall Street. Was that Tulsa?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay, I've been to Tulsa, you know what I'm saying? A lot of culture there, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Quiet area, but I imagine when I go places like Oklahoma and your Kentuckys, and just different places, I be telling people that's where all the talent at.
Absolutely.
Y'all ain't got y'all shot all the way yet, so y'all be going hard.
Absolutely. And one thing about it is we got a lot of talent. We just get overlooked a lot. But I actually come from Oklahoma City.
Okay.
See, my grandma.
That's where the basketball team is based?
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay, see, right.
I got descendants from the Tulsa, the Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? My great-great-grandpa was killed in the, you know what I'm saying? In the riot. So, we got it's a lot, the black community out there, it's prevalent. We got a lot of culture out there. We just ain't had the looks. And I'm just glad to be the first one to be that one to be able to break it, you know what I mean? Because I'm coming with my own money. I'm coming, you know what I mean, with my own sound to the world. And I'm just glad to be able to do this right now, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So who coming out of like Oklahoma, like going away from just having influences that we can name on a national scale, like locally, are there some people that influence you? Like, man, there was this artist everybody might not know, but he was that guy, or is there local influences?
And I'm going to keep it all the way 100. We didn't have them influences because, you got to think, the only people that really make it from Oklahoma, I mean, we got the Gap Band, you know what I mean, Charlie Wilson, but other than that, as far as hip-hop music, we ain't never had that.
Why you think it is?
I think that a lot of the times people don't really realize that you have to put money into your craft, and I feel like a lot of artists from out that way, it's just we behind. You know what I'm saying? Me being in the game, me being on tour with Peasy, me being on tour with a lot of these big artists, I was able to check this out and see, like, you got to put your bread up. You know what I mean? You got to invest in your dreams before anybody else can invest in you. So that was the biggest part. You know what I mean? That's why nobody's made it, because I mean, just keep it 100, man. They got to get their hustle up, man. And that's just being real. Because it takes money to do what we doing.
You think sometimes, and I speak to, like, in the small towns, like, they have a problem really supporting each other or sticking together?
Absolutely. See, I was with Peasy when Detroit, when Future, they had that show in Detroit. So he had Babyface Ray on the tour. He brought Vezo and all them boys. So we was in, I forgot what club it was, but just to see that culture and see how many stars they had, rap stars, that's what it take. A lot of people don't mess with each other because they so focused on being that first person. They not thinking about the longevity of the game. You know what I'm saying? Being longevity, man. I don't care who the first one to make it. We trying to live long in this. We trying to go the distance. So I think that's the problem why a lot of people don't make it out here, because they too focused on trying to be the first person to blow up instead of trying to go the distance. And and a lot of people, and I had to do this too. I had to travel outside of my environment to realize, man, the world is way bigger than just Oklahoma, man. I had to go to Miami and, different places that motivated me to be like, man, there's people really doing this. I can do this too. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I'm gonna tell you a true story. We keep it real. Anytime you talk to Screen, keep it real. Now, shouts to Smitty. He sent me everything, did some of my research on you, and I got in the car this morning on the way here, and I had to say a prayer. I said, man, please don't let this man have a whack song called Tom Brady, because Tom Brady is one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I hit play on it. I ride to it. And my prayers was answered, man. The song hard. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? The song is hard, man. So tell us a little bit about how that came together, how you got Babyface on there, how you got Peasy on there, and why Tom Brady. Because obviously when you say Tom, if you just mention that name, it's like saying Michael Jordan. It's like, you know, the expectations is immediately a little higher. So tell us how it came about.
So you know what's crazy about it. So like I said, I built a relationship with Peasy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even trying to rap. You feel what I'm saying? I was just trying to be like the dude that got the money in the background. You know what I'm saying? And I went up to Flint to do a song, one of my artists to do a song with one of his artists, RMC Mike. And one of my artists had burnt me with the feature. I bought the feature from him, and then he took the feature and tried to go do some other stuff with it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So my pops, you know, when your family, my pops said some stuff to me, he like, man, you investing in everybody, bro. You need to be investing in yourself, bro. So, you know, I talked to one of his people. I said, well, tell Peasy what's up with the what's up with the feature. I had 12,000 to my name or whatever. He was like, 12,000. And I drove all the way up to Detroit and then gave him that 12,000, did the feature, and it's been that ever since. I ended up going on tour with him, you know what I mean? And it's just been a blessing. But the record Tom Brady, I was planning on doing a song with Babyface Ray because, you know, that's all in one circle. And I mess with Ray. Me and him Aquarius, so, you know, we get down the same way. So my producer was like, man, he was like, we already got a record for him. I'm like, nah, bro, this Babyface Ray, we need to do a real cook up. Now keep in mind, this is at the end of the day. He wasn't even trying to make no beats. I forced him to make the beat. So he heard a sound on the internet, but when he found the sound, he couldn't find the song to download it. So what happened was when he downloaded the song, he played it from his phone and got the sound from it, and then concocted that beat the way it was. I flew out to Houston with Future. Future had Babyface Ray in Houston, and we did a song right then and there. I let Peasy hear it. Peasy heard the song. He got on it. He got on it for free. He was like, bro, this song is hard. And that's how we concocted that song, Tom Brady. And it's just like, I just wanted to tell my story on this stuff because, you know, like I said, Oklahoma ain't never had a voice for, you know, to do this big. Like we take it, the music scene is hard. We got so many hard artists, but now I'm just glad to be one of them people who can shed light on my city and my state to let them know I'm here to stay. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. So what you said you said like rapping wasn't something that that's not your, you know what I mean?
Nah.
But you end up getting in the booth, enjoying it, figuring out you were good at it. Well, what's some of the other business ventures, you know what I'm saying? Because we like to talk about hustle too. What's some of the other business ventures you had like prior to rapping or even now?
Okay, so I got my own marijuana grow. I got my own dispensary back home.
That's in Oklahoma?
That's in
It's
Oklahoma.
legal in Oklahoma?
Oh, man.
Okay. We missed that one, see? Put them on the map.
I ain't gonna lie, like, Oklahoma got more dispensaries per capita than anywhere in the United States. That's a fact. It's huge.
Wow.
So, you know, I also breed dogs as well.
Okay. So
I do exotic bullies. I'm in the stock market. You know, I got a lot more I ain't obviously gonna say everything I do, but I got a lot of investments. I'm investing in a lot of places that made me that's made me live comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, dope. And then as an independent artist, bro, like what would you say to another independent artist watching right now? Because the reality is it's not for the lazy.
Right.
It's not for the weak-hearted. You know what I'm saying? I think, and I tell independent artists sometimes, don't have entitlement. Don't think that you're entitled to nothing. You know what I mean? What would you say to an independent artist out there that's trying to work their move?
You know, one thing, because, you know, I'm learning. I obviously got a team. I'm moving a different way. But I would say that the biggest thing for an independent artist to understand, bro, you got to have money to do this, man. if you just rapping and thinking, bro, this stuff is way more than just beats and songs. You got to have the marketing behind it. You got to have some money. You know what I mean? You can't get nowhere without no money. And then if you don't have the money, the you may have the talent, but you could compromise. You're gonna have to compromise something. You know what I mean? You ain't got the money, you're gonna have to give up something. So I would say, man, get your money up, man. And that's the biggest deal. And also build solid relationships and don't lead in with the money. Like I said, when I tap in with people, when I spend money with people, man, this ain't about no money. This is about having a real relationship with that person.
That's facts.
You got to have a real relationship, because if you lean on to the money, people will treat you like an ATM, and this is the wolves out here, man.
Facts.
Like this is the wolves out here, bro. They will really treat you like an ATM. So one thing about it is, like I said, I don't lead with the money. We got that, but I'm into building real relationships, bro. Like that's my vibe, building real relationships that, you know, money can't buy. Because it's a lot of, when you get in these rooms, and I've been getting in these rooms, when you get in these rooms, money can't buy this stuff. You know what I'm saying? The connections, money can't buy, and that's what it's about. You know what I mean?
What's the what's like, now that you've been able to move around and been fortunate to tour, what's some cities that just kind of like stick out to you? Like, man, if I wasn't in Oklahoma, I could get a spot and be here type shit.
So look, some of the places I already got spots in.
Okay.
So like, I love LA, I love Houston, I love Miami, I love Atlanta. Like I said, but before the rap, I've been coming to these places already. I just had to make it make sense, because like I said, this ain't about no money with me. I have a real passion for this. I just feel like, shoot, now it's time to make it a little bit profitable, but I'll be doing this without the money. Like I said, this is something I'm passionate about. So I would say, yeah, them places. New York, I love it out there. You know what I mean? I'm somebody who travels all the time. I travel every month, man. And create. I got my own team with me everywhere. I'm documenting everything, cameraman, everything. You know what I mean? Got my own studio set. I ain't got to go to no studio when I hit no city, man. We just enjoying life. San Francisco, I was out there with Gazi.
Shout out to Gazi.
Yeah, shout out to Gazi. I was out there with Gazi, Larry June, Money Man, Peasy, Too Short. I was with all them dudes just 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So I love traveling, and I realized in order for you to turn up in your own city, because a lot of people may not believe me because we've come from Oklahoma. So what we do is we go to these other places and we turn up and make believers. And then when other people see other people supporting you, because I got a lot of love in Miami. Shout out Cool and Dre. They producing, they finna produce my next project. So it's lit, man. We really doing this.
That's hard, man. Final question I'm gonna ask you. Somebody coming to Oklahoma, man. Fresh off the plane. You grabbing them off the plane. You're the tour guide. What's the first 3 spots you taking them to?
Okay. So I'm going to take them to my man Trendsetter, you know what I mean, at the mall. He got all the fresh gear.
Get fresh first before you step out.
He got the best gear, period, you know what I mean? And it's a vibe. Then I'm going to take you to Cajun Corner.
Okay, now the food, that's what I was about to say. Next, you got to feed yourself.
Yeah.
So you go into the Cajun Corner. What the Cajun Corner hitting on? What they got?
Man, chicken, fettuccine, shrimp pasta, man.
Oh, man.
Fire.
Okay.
Then we got, or I can take you to Wing Supreme on the east side where all the black people at.
Got you.
Fire wings. They got some wings called Honey Love. I ain't never, man, they ain't got that flavor nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you. You come out there,
I love it.
It's lit. And then also, I gotta take you to my dispensary where we got the best.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you can get right.
And
if they're so compelled to, y'all got strip clubs?
Of course.
Okay. If they're so compelled to hit the nightlife, what's the nightlife spots out
So this is funny because when you a businessman, I forget other things. So I'm actually an owner of a strip club.
Okay.
Yeah, we going to Capo's Cabaret, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm an owner of a strip club down there, and I just became the owner like 2 months ago. But we turning it up, man. We having boxing matches, tough man deals in there. We having slapping contests in there. Man, we having some stuff out there for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely come out there to Capo's Cabaret, man.
Okay. All right, say less, man. I appreciate you pulling up to have a convo with
sure.
me. You know what I'm saying? Pleasure to link with you, man. Give everybody your social medias. Let them know about that Tom Brady record and everything you got going, bro.
Tom Brady will be dropping, what is it, November 12th.
Okay.
On time 12 for Tom Brady. You can follow me on the social media, Juice the Mag, JuiceThemac on all platforms, man. Y'all follow your boy. And I got a lot of hard music coming away. So, yeah, tap in for sure.
Okay, there it is. Juice the Matt chopping it up with DJ Screams 105.3 to be iHeartRadio. Salute.